class. I've missed you guys so much. And I hope you guys all had an amazing Passover, an amazing last couple of weeks. I haven't been able to see you guys because I have class at the same time that we are supposed to have class, because remember, I'm in college. So hopefully my class will be ending this Tuesday, so today. And maybe on Thursday I can finally come on to Zoom with you guys because I miss you all so much, and I want to hear updates about your lives and how you're holding up and how you're enjoying time with your parents. I'm really, really interested, and I miss you guys so much. But today I'm here to teach you about a holiday that I love in Israel. This holiday is very similar to the 4th of July in America. It's a holiday of independence. It's also coming up next week, and it's really just a really big deal for me and my family because we love Israel so much and we have so much family who lives there. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about this favorite holiday called Yom Ha'atmaut. So Yom Ha'atmaut, or the Independence Day, basically celebrates the establishment of the State of Israel, which happened only 72 years ago, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's the age of my grandparents. It's not an old age. It's 72. It's a baby state, and so in Israel, the way people celebrate this is they have fireworks, barbecues, concerts, and then outside of Israel, we even have celebrations. We have fun events that we have hummus and falafel and shawarma at. We put Israeli music on and dance Israeli dance and talk about all things Hebrew, all things Jewish, all things Israel. A very important thing about Yom Ha'atmaut is that on Yom Ha'atmaut, everyone who's celebrating wears blue and white. Blue and white are the colors of Israel, and this really gets people to celebrate. Just like on 4th of July, you wear red, white, and blue. Here you buy blue and white. Also, people buy like Israeli foods and snacks, and really just try to use that day to learn more about Israel, read some books, do some videos, and it's a really, really, really fun holiday, and I want to share with you guys more about how I celebrate Yom Ha'atmaut in my house. So while on most years I would have a party or maybe go to one of my parents' friends' houses and we would do a barbecue for Yom Ha'atmaut, this year is a little bit different because everyone's celebrating from home. So I was thinking, what can I do that makes me connect to Israel and makes me think about Judaism and the amazing state of Israel and something that makes me happy about Israel and still celebrate? And then I thought, oh my gosh, let me look around my house. Let me gather all my things that remind me of Israel, and I'll share with you why each item reminds me of Israel. Okay, so the first thing I have is this little Shabbat ceramic, and it has the challah, and it says Shabbat over on the challah cover, and it has the candles, and it has the wine bottle and the wine glass, and a really nicely set table, and you even open it up. Here, let's open it up. And I found a little challah in it. So this is something that reminds me of Israel because I got this with my mom when we were in Jerusalem a couple years ago, and we've had it on our table right back there for as long as we've had it, and it's really just always makes me think of like the beauty of Shabbat and how it's so nice that we get to sit down and eat challah and drink wine. And then another thing I found is this chamsa. So a chamsa is it's very symbolic for good luck, and it makes me think, first of all, we got this in Israel also, in Tzfat. If anyone's ever been to Israel, it's a very holy city, and so this chamsa really makes me think about that time that we were there, but also a chamsa is a symbol of good luck, so whenever I'm feeling a little down, I'm like, the chamsa is going to get me through. Okay, so next up, so here we have elephants and an eye on this. This is like a keychain for your car, so you can put it above the mirror. I'm sure a lot of your parents have like things up there. So I have a bunch of stuff from Israel, so this is something that I put in my car. Elephants are also a symbol of good luck, and this eye is a symbol of good luck, so I like to have it in my car and feel like I'm protected over it in my car. And also elephants are my favorite animal, and it's blue and white, so that helps. Another thing I have that reminds me of Israel is another chamsa. If you guys can say that with me, chamsa. So we have another chamsa. It's going to fall apart, but this is like a puzzle piece. Each piece of this comes out, and it's basically used to, like, when people come over, we serve like peanuts or snacks or chips or dip. So you can put like a dip here and like different nuts around or different chips or anything that you want to give your guests. So every time before we have guests for Shabbat, we like to put this out and have like a bunch of snacks that people can nosh on before we get to eating. So this reminds me of Israel because actually my boyfriend got it for me when he was there, and it's really fun, and we use it almost every week, especially when we have guests. Okay, oh, I can barely carry this. Okay, I'm 3. I'm going to share with you guys what this is. It's super heavy. We have a tzedakah box in our house, so I'm going to show you guys each side. This is a Shabbat table. This is a Jewish star, or as we like to call it, a Magen David. If we can say that again, Magen David. And here's another chamsa. We have a lot of chamsas in my house because my mom loves spirituality, and chamsas are very spiritual. And then I have another Shabbat table and a tree of life. So here it says tzedakah, make a difference in the world, and then it says, may your home be filled with kindness, compassion, and friendship. So those are some of the values that we have in my house. But compassion, I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it means to look at another person and understand where they're coming from and care for them and say, oh, you're hurting, let me talk to you, let me be your friend, let me be there for you. And you guys know what friendship and kindness are. So those are the Jewish values that we like to have in our house. And this is just a little reminder of that. And also I remember when I was younger, and if I would get in trouble, or let's say I would do something not so right, my mom would say, you have to put money in the tzedakah box. So every single time I would get in trouble, which wasn't that frequently, I would have to put some money in the tzedakah box to make me think, hey, what am I doing? These aren't my values. I'm trying to reshift. I'm trying to think, is this what I want to be? So basically, I would put money in the tzedakah box, and then I would think about what I did. And oftentimes I would come back and say, listen, I'm sorry, and apologize to my parents. So that's just a little story for the tzedakah box. Let's think look at what we have here. We made these in class. Okay, so here we have a Chanukiah, or a menorah. And on the menorah, first of all, it's blue and white, like a lot of things in this house. And then it says happiness, health, peace, joy, hope, love, laughter, and serenity. So also these are just some of the values we like to be reminded of in my house. And it helps that it's blue and white. We like this every year on our favorite holiday of Hanukkah. Yeah, that one's a beautiful one. And then here we have, so that one was found in Israel. We bought it in Israel, and this was also bought in Israel. This is actually my great aunt who passed away about 10 years ago, who my mom was really close to, gave this to my brother on his bar mitzvah. So we use this every Shabbat to drink wine for the Kiddush. So this cup is super special to us. And then we have a book over here. So this is a religious book. You can see it's like all gold and beautiful. And then we have these really big texts of Hebrew. This is found, my uncle gave this to my parents when they got married. He gave them a whole collection of these Jewish books, and he bought them in Israel. My uncle lives in Israel. And so this is only one of the, I don't even know, maybe 200 books. And then I also have this book that my mom goes to Israel a lot, and I'll share with you why. But she likes to buy books in the airport to fly with them, and it's like kind of her favorite like pre-airport activity. So she'll take a book and she'll buy it. So this is like the latest book that she bought. The text is really, really small, and my mom reads in Hebrew because my mom is from Israel. So the last thing I'm going to go over with you guys about why Israel is so, so special to me is because, I'm going to get my pictures over here. 1 second. So I have two older sisters. And I have a brother. I'm the baby. So I have a sister called Sharon, and then a sister called Donna, and then I have my brother Ariel, and then I'm the baby. So it happens to be that both of my older sisters actually live in Israel. So this is my sister Sharon, and this is her husband. His name is Meni, and this is on their wedding day. So Sharon actually gave birth to my first nephew, my parents' first grandchild, and he's so cute. He's actually your age. He's 6 years old, and his name is Roy. So Sharon has Sharon and Manny have Roy and another son named Jonathan, or in English we call him Jonathan. So my sister and my nephews and my brother-in-law all live in Israel, so we love to go and hang out with them and spend time with my nephews, and we play games and we do scavenger hunts and do puzzles and we play Guess Who. So I love going to Israel to spend time with them, and it's really just a blast. And then I have my other sister who also lives there. This is my sister Donna and her husband Yair. So these happen to be frame pictures that we have around the room, but I'll just share that a little bit. So Sharon's 35 and then Donna's 31. And so this is her husband Yair, and they have so Donna has 2 kids, Eitan and Michael, and she has another one on the way. So we're super excited. And so I love going, just like I said with Sharon, like I love going to Israel and spending time with my nephews. We get ice cream. I spoil them there. I buy them lots of chocolates, and I don't tell their parents. And we really just play a lot of games and spend a lot of quality time together. And that's part of the reason why Israel is so special to me. One last reason that Israel is so special to me is because my grandmother lives there, my mom's mom, and my dad's sisters live there, and my mom's, all of her siblings live there. And so every time we go, it's really just a huge family get together. We all get to spend time together. We get to hug each other, because in America we only have like 2 uncles and their kids and their families, but that's basically it. We don't really have that much family here. So when we go to Israel, which is like 1 or 2 times a year, we really get to have so much quality time, and we get to hang out, and I get to see my cousins, and we like to go out for dinner and really just spend all the quality time that we can. So Israel is just my favorite place in the world, and it reminds me of all of the amazing foods that my grandma cooks, because she is an amazing chef. So we would always go, and then in the morning she would want to feed us, and then in the afternoon she would want to feed us, and then at night she would want to feed us, and my grandma's just the best. So all these things, all these happy memories remind me of Israel and how beautiful our country is, and it's only 72 years old, and I'm so proud of this country, and I'm so proud to be a Jewish person and to have Israeli parents, and I really needed to share that with you guys, because Yom Ha'atmaut is coming up in less than a week, and I want to see how you guys are going to prepare. So here's the deal, guys. On Thursday, which is in 2 days, this Thursday I will be back, so I will be able to Zoom with you guys, and I'm so excited to Zoom. And basically what we're going to do on the Zoom is I want each person to bring me at least 10 items in their house that remind them of Israel, or you can draw 10 items, or you can share with me 10 ideas. Maybe if you don't have like all these Jewish or Israeli things in your house, you can say like, what I would have is maybe like a prayer book, or what I would have is maybe a Jewish star. So I want you guys to really get creative, to have about 10 items, and if you want, you can go up to 72 items, because we're really trying to remember that Israel's 72 years old. If you want, you can go all the way up to 72, or you could stay at 10, whatever works for you. But I want everyone to come with some creative ideas about how they're going to think about, celebrate, and remember Israel in this time when we can't really get together and celebrate Yom Ha'atmaut, because if we were at school, we would have a party. But now it's not the situation, so we're going to make the best of it, and I really want to see how you guys get creative with these guidelines that I'm giving you. As always, guys, I miss you so much, and I really want to hear how you guys get creative. So maybe your way of getting creative is asking your parents. So say, hey, Mom, how do we celebrate 4th of July? Or maybe ask them even how they celebrate Yom Ha'atmaut if you think that they do. And you can ask them how they celebrate the 4th of July and use those methods to really celebrate Yom Ha'atmaut. So some of the things that like we do is we usually have, in my area, I live in Miami, so we usually have like a parade for the state of Israel, and they have a lot of raffles going on and lots of carnival food. So like they have cotton candy and popcorn and, and pretzels, and really all the best foods you can imagine, like funnel cakes, like the best food, hot chocolate. So we would always have this parade with all this food, raffle tickets. They would have games, we would all play, and we would all try to beat each other, and we would play sports together, and we would sing Israeli music, and I did Israeli dance my whole life, so I danced from when I was 3 till I was 18. So I know all these dances, and I would dance with my parents, and it was really, really fun. And a lot of the times we would bring Holocaust survivors to come and join us and dance with us, and it was really just the best time ever. I have the best childhood memories celebrating Israel, and like I said, I love Israel, and I think that this is a really cool opportunity for you guys to get creative, ask your parents, think about what they do, think about celebrations in general. What do we do to celebrate? And remember that this is the best holiday. Even though I say that about every holiday, this is the best holiday. It's not a Jewish holiday, but it's an Israeli holiday. It's a state holiday, and it's really fun to see everyone come together and dance and laugh and sing. So I can't wait to see your 10 items, 10 or more. Okay, 10 items. You can don't take my ideas, but let me use my ideas for inspiration. So you can think about maybe books in Hebrew that you might have, and you can think about that, or you can think about the foods you eat in Israel. So if any of you have ever been to Israel or know, typical Israeli food is like shawarma and pita, falafel, chocolate in a pita. For breakfast, a lot of times they have a lot of salads and maybe eggs, and lots of cheese. So you could think about that. You could think about different Hebrew games. So you know how we have that matching game in Hebrew, if you happen to have any games. Or you could think about different people that you maybe met in Israel, or different people that you know have gone. So maybe you'll bring them with you to your Yom Ha'atmaut celebration. So think about 10 things, people, objects, anything you have around your house. The better, the more, the merrier. And we're going to go around and we're going to try to see what everyone has, and to see if we have similar things or different things. It could be a tzedakah box, anything that reminds you of Israel. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around, and I want everyone to show me what they're bringing and what they're bringing to their celebration. So what I'm bringing is everything that I showed you guys. I'm bringing my sisters, I'm bringing the Chanukiah, I'm bringing the tzedakah box, I'm bringing the little Shabbat set, I'm bringing the chamsas, I'm bringing these little elephants, I'm bringing my books. All these things are going to help me celebrate Israel, help me remember Israel and think about fun times. So I want each of you guys to bring me 10 items, and we're going to go around the classroom in the Zoom, and we're going to talk about our different items and how they relate to Israel and why they make us remember Israel. And it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to see your faces, your cute faces, and to see your amazing ideas. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week, and I'll see you in 2 days with your amazing creative ideas. Mwah! I miss you all.